I feel like everybody got like their costume at like your mom either made your costume or like you went to like Walmart or Target.
My mom never made my costumes for me.
Maybe it was because your costumes were really elaborate and you're just
That's
too
true.
cool. Hey, your mom can't be expected to be a like expert costume designer.
That's true.
I don't know. I dressed up one year, like for like my entire childhood, I would dress up as a ghost for like at least 4 years straight.
That's so easy though.
And then I got to jump like like the really tight like full body suits, that zip up all the way.
Yeah.
I got one of a skeleton, and I wore that for like 3 straight years.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I was really boring with it, but it was fine.
I mean, simple is sometimes better.
Yeah.
So.
Well, why don't we get right into it then?
All right.
Well, welcome everybody to the Creator Studio Podcast. I'm your host Tyler Watson. I'm here with Techno Twink. Come on, guys, a little round of applause for the guests, right? So, how are you doing today? I already asked, but
I'm amazing. I'm glad to be here, and I'm really excited for tonight.
Yeah, of course. The rave is tonight, and even though it's kind of irrelevant now because it's Halloween, it's October 31st.
Spooky season.
Oh my gosh! Like, let's just fast forward. It's October 31st. Okay.
Exactly.
Totally. But why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? We know that. Why don't you give us a little intro?
So, hi, I'm Techno Twink or Gray. You can call me either or. I am a DJ and also a student here at Kennesaw State. I haven't been to school in like a year or so, but I've been working on myself, trying to get myself right before coming back and making any huge commitments. Don't really know what else to give.
That's a good starter intro, right? But you've been doing DJing music. How long have you been doing DJing, and where was like your first outlet where you kind of started doing it?
So I've been DJing for almost 3 years, 2 or 3 years, 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
I don't really know where the spark was to like, or where the light kind of came on. I was like, I want to do this. I do remember sitting with one of my like friends, or previous friends and they would DJ, and I was like, oh, this looks so cool.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to do this. And then I think it was for my 19th birthday, my dad got me my cute little baby FLX4.
Ooh.
And from there it was just kind of like love at first sight.
Yeah, love at first sight. You fell in love with the equipment.
I fell in love with the game.
So this is, how old are you then?
I'm 20.
You're 20.
So I'm turning 21 this November.
So even though
2
you're
years.
clearly experienced and you have knowledge, you are still a little bit new, fresh.
Very.
Right? And now, has that been like, was going to your first time being a DJ, was that scary?
It was terrifying. I mean, I was doing it for free at this pajama themed rave. That was my
sick.
first like ever exposure, and I was terrified.
Yeah.
I also was, it was terrifying. It was.
I feel like what's scary about that is like, do you come up with a different set of music that you play every time, or is it all the same?
So genre wise, yes and no. I don't like replaying tracks unless it's a track that I think is like absolutely deserves a like, yes, you can stay. I have a couple of those tracks, but I kind of mix them throughout the entire set, so it doesn't seem like I'm constantly reusing. And then I'll move on after like 2 or 3 sets with that song, and then
Of course, I feel like what could be, I guess where I was going to allude to is that like you're kind of coming in with like the set that you've created, and it's like, I feel like for me, I would be like, what if they hate it?
Oh, I sometimes think that.
Yeah. What if they're even just jamming out to it and they're just like, no. But I think they probably love it.
I have to like really like, if I just get so in the zone with it.
Yeah.
That I'll literally forget to like look and see if the crowd sometimes is like dancing, and then I'm like, wait, okay, I probably should like see if these people are vibing with it.
Yeah.
90% of the time they are, but I also get that it's a rave, so people are obviously gonna go like see what else is up at the venue, because sometimes what I really appreciate that some people do when they throw events is they give an extra spot for people to make money through selling their own little small business stuff.
Yeah.
So like selling candy bracelets or selling their own waters for cheaper than what the venue sometimes charges, but I think water should be free. Or perler necklaces or whatever they like. Some people bring like food.
Yeah. Huh?
I really appreciate that some people like literally do that, because it's not just like a community of people. Well, it is a community of people coming together, but it's like one big like happy family, it feels like.
It's like one big creative, because I would say cooking and like making stuff is still an art form. So you're kind of all kind of merging it together as to one huge like experience.
It's like a big family gathering.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just thinking, I was like, you should do a really random DJ set somewhere. Like low key pull up to like a super old timey church and then just be like, and then play like mixed version of gospel music or something.
I so would love to do that, but I'm scared Atlanta police is going to incarcerate me.
Atlanta police is scary.
Atlanta police, or Atlanta does not like ravers, or at least like the like police system. No, they any like forest rave or quote unquote renegade as they call it, which is like a pop-up rave, ever gets like, if they get wind of it, they will shut that down immediately. It's, if only we lived in like Colorado or like the Midwest or something like that, because they will, I don't know what they give people domestic terrorism charges for that.
I feel like you could justify like disturbing the peace from like a complaint from somebody. Like, sure, if you're near somebody's house, like I get that, but like if you're like before it even begins, like you're kind of like shutting it down like immediately, especially if it's at like a place that's used for stuff like that. It's like, what?
Yeah.
So you have to be like, so you guys have to be kind of secretive, I guess, about the raves.
That, or, well, I mean, if they're at venues, that's different, because it's like, that's a safe space. The people are paying to be there.
Yeah.
But if it's just like a pop-up kind of thing and the city isn't sanctioning it, then it's a little bit on the iffy side. That's why if I were to throw like a renegade, I would have a date in mind, like 6 to 8 months out, see if I can get like approval from Atlanta to even like allow this to happen.
Yeah.
Obviously having it in like somewhat of a non-residential area.
Yeah.
And then go from there. But I mean, even when people throw them in the non-residential areas, they still get shut. I mean, within like the first 2 to 3 hours, I've been to one in like the almost 3 years that I've been raving, that hasn't gotten shut.
Wow.
One.
You've only been to one that has not been shut down.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Others I've heard about getting shut down, like, or they've almost made it, and then the cops were like, all right, pack it up.
Yeah. I feel like with that, it's like, yeah, it's like if it's planned, it's prepared, and it's not an area where it's gonna like get like annoy people, I guess. Which I don't really know why it like annoy you.
It's music, man.
I mean, I get if it's like 1 a.m. and you've got kids, but like if it's like in an area where there's no residential and it's just like, hey, come on,
let's like throw them in abandoned warehouses, guys.
So are there like some
forest.
So clearly you've probably gone around Atlanta a lot, doing different ones, different places, stuff like that. Do you have like a venue that you just think is like cool that you like you want to tell people about?
So I've DJ'd. I typically, when I did DJ, I've DJ'd in abandoned warehouses before. I'd say those are like the coolest spot that I've ever DJ'd. But the one that like really set me was actually 2 weeks ago. I DJ'd as an opener for this artist named Aya. Coolest person that's from the UK that I've ever met. Their music is insane.
Would you say most people from the UK aren't cool?
No,
I'm just messing. Yeah.
But that was at Masquerade.
Oh yeah.
And I realized I was like, maybe I am kind of cut out for this job.
Yeah. Maybe I do fit in, right?
'Cause I was like, yeah, sure, DJing at like underground, that's cool, but like, you get asked by the booking manager of Masquerade to DJ an opening show.
Yeah.
I was actually in shock. I was like, is this happening right now?
Yeah, like I feel like that would be a cool like experience to have, because it's like when you're doing it on your own and you're just kind of doing it like whenever you can, you're having to like ask to get places. It's like, okay, like you like doing it, but then when somebody asks you to do something, somebody's like looking for it, it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
I'm kind of in the big leagues now.
Yeah, a little. Yeah. That's exactly. I was like, I actually like screamed almost. I was
Yeah.
like, I audibly was like, what the heck is going on right
I've heard a
now?
lot about the Masquerade. I've never gone.
It's awesome.
Would you recommend? Yeah.
I love the Masquerade sound system is peak. I love that they have 3 different venues.
Mm-hmm.
They've got Heaven, Hell, and Purgatory. I think that's right. And they can have like multiple shows going on at once. And if you want to concert bounce, you can like concert hop. It's awesome.
Yeah. I didn't. It's one of those things that I guess you don't think about is like the Atlanta like music scene. Like it's there.
Insane.
It might not be the city that's the most known for it, but like there's so many people in Atlanta, and it's a very creative city when you get to certain spots of it.
Underground is one of the most creative spots in my opinion.
And I think that's awesome.
You just have so many genres on like a weekend. You've got raves, you've got rap concerts rap events, you've got all kinds of different events coming together for a weekend, and everybody just like gets to go to their preferred spot and vibe. It's amazing.
Yeah. It's a big city. It is a big city. It's like there's a lot going on. You can get lost in the crowd, I guess, but it's cool.
I've done that a couple times.
So you are a self-described, I'm pretty sure that's how you describe yourself, ATL Twink of Chaos 180 BPM.
180 BPM, baby.
You want to explain that?
So,
I love that because that feels like some sort of like mic drop moment. You know what I mean? Exactly.
So I say that I'm like the Chaos Twink of Atlanta because I play very fast-paced music. So like at 100 BPM or 90 BPM if you want to half-time it.
Okay.
I don't know, something about that fast-paced like kick drum in sets that I can produce or listen to is just like, there's something about it. I don't know how to explain it. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but I mean, for me, it's pretty.
And well, since you kind of like explained kind of like it kind of like affecting you, like what's been your favorite moment where you've been doing a rave and you kind of just took back, it was like, whoa, this is kind of cool.
It's definitely been I have moments like that every single time I DJ. Whether that's opening set for like 5 people or closing set for 25 people or headlining for like 400. I give myself gratitude on where I'm at, because I'm like, whoa, I'm really like doing this. Like I have a lot of those moments.
Yeah. Probably right now.
Yeah.
I was about to say, like
I'm having one of those right now.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Getting to talk about it and like actually being able to verbalize it, I'm giving myself a lot more gratitude.
Right?
Yeah, it's like, whoa.
I'm gonna out you a little bit, but you're gonna appreciate it.
Okay.
When we got here, he kind of said he was a tiny bit nervous, which is okay, totally fine. And how do you feel now? Do you feel less nervous?
I feel pretty good.
See, because I feel like when you get that opportunity to like share about yourself and stuff like that, it's like what you think about what you would say all the time, probably. Like this is being interviewed about something is probably something you've thought about before, but actually doing it is like kind of making
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's like how
insane.
It's like I know what I would say, but now I actually gotta say it. Right?
Yeah, I have conversations like that about every single thing, outcome in my head all day, 24/7.
Yeah.
It's and then when you actually do the thing, it's like, wait, that's not what I was gonna say at all.
Exactly. You're like, I dreamt of it like every night, and then he's like, you actually get to do it, and you're like, wait, I missed some things. But hey, if we have to do another one, we'll do another one.
Hey, if y'all want to do another one, I'm down.
The 20-year anniversary, because we'll make it. That's gonna happen.
Exactly.
But we kind of expressed that you want to talk about sober raving.
Yes.
Now, I guess that means that there's drunk raving and there's sober raving.
So there's different types there's not only drunk raving, but I'm not going to disclose what other ones there is because there's a party favor kind of raving.
Yeah. We can fill in the blank, right?
Yeah. Obviously, I've done both. I'm currently in recovery. I've been in and out of recovery kind of for the past little over a year. I just hit 100 days actually 2 days ago.
Yeah. There you go, dude. That's awesome.
I personally enjoy sober raving more than being intoxicated while raving. You're able to remember the next day like, how the night went. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes you can remember it, but it's like every single event that I've gone to, DJ'd, or been a audience member of, and have done both, I've always had more of a memorable experience of the rave from the night the day after than when I was intoxicated. Addiction sucks, especially like the music scene in Atlanta. The music scene period. It's just like it's so riddled with like negative things like substances or whatever people's kryptonite is. The music scene is just riddled with it, and so being able to safely say that like I'm sober and doing it, I want to be able to inspire others to like reach out and get that help. Because it's addiction is like it's a killer for sure, especially nowadays with what we got going on.
Well, and you want people to feel like, I guess, at your shows that they can come and they can just like enjoy without having to do something to make it better, more enjoyable, right? Because I feel like, and I'm not necessarily saying like judging people who do that.
Not at all.
But it's cool that you can inspire people like, hey, I don't have to drink, and I enjoy it.
Yeah,
it's just good.
It's fun. It really is. It's a lot of fun. But people that in the past I've like used the excuse, to enhance the music. The music is pretty enhanced when your dopamine receptors, when you're sober, at raves are like, wow, this is so much fun. And then when your serotonin kicks in too, it's just like, dude, I'm having the time of my life.
You could be a little bit more inspired too if you're sober, right? You can keep that, what you got from that, and bring it forward in the next day, right?
Yeah,
and people remember your Instagram handle and stuff like that, so they could follow.
Yeah, literally. I'm like, hey guys, my name. I like how I start my sets out. I'm like, hey guys, my name is Techno Twink. Thank you guys for coming to whatever the event name is. And then I like go into playing my set, which has been like I love. And if you come to the rave tonight, you'll see that.
I guess if you were here on even though it's Halloween now, if you were here, leave a comment and be like, yay, I'm glad I got to see this.
I'm also DJing on Halloween, so I'm DJing a Frat Boy Productions x Bombiland rave.
When is this?
Tonight.
Oh, really? Bro, you got a big day.
Yeah.
He's got a lot going on today. It's like interview at the Butt Crack of Dawn. If 10 o'clock is that for you guys, I don't know.
Butt Crack of Dawn, basically for any college student.
Yeah. Yeah. What's early to you? Like, what's the time where like that's
I'm not
early?
a morning person, but right now my therapist wants me to come in at 7 o'clock in the morning sometimes.
Yeah.
So I'm typically, he's like, I need you in by 9. I'm like, okay, fine. I don't like waking up. I'm more of a night owl, clearly.
That's why the
No pun
podcast comes out
intended.
at 11 and not 7, because I realize college students are not even going to be up at 7. So unless you like work at a coffee shop or something, I don't know.
I also work at a coffee shop.
Really? What coffee shop you work at?
I work at Panera Bread.
Oh, no
I
way.
love Panera since I can't work at Starbucks because of my piercings.
Really?
They don't allow people to have more than 3 piercings in their face.
I actually worked at Starbucks for a tiny period, and I didn't even realize that was a rule.
It's new.
A rule, yeah.
It's like within the past like year.
I feel like everybody who works at Starbucks
it's literally an
piercings.
alternative kid's dream. When I was little, I wanted to work there. Like I knew I was an alternative kid since I was like baby, like 5-year-old.
Do they not realize who their workers are? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I feel, I'm not trying to like stereotype Starbucks employees, but I feel like everyone I met there had piercings.
No, it's a bunch of alternative and queer people all in like a coffee shop. That's that's the niche.
Yeah. But now you can do it at Panera. Panera is the New Haven.
Seriously. Yeah, I've got all the pierced up baddies working with me.
Well, okay, let's talk about Panera. Genuinely? Okay, do you get break food at Panera?
We get it for free.
Heck yeah.
But it also depends on what manager is working. So we get like, I think it's like a 40% off discount on our food. But some of the managers are like, dude, I don't care. Just let me know what you've ordered, like what you've made yourself by the end of the night, and I'll just.
Is your managers gonna see this? Okay. Hey, this is a problem for the end of October. Okay.
If they do see it, like, okay, like, I'm not worried. They're not going to fire me.
Yeah.
I think
mean,
they'll appreciate the shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out Ty. Shout out AJ. Shout out Jamie.
I love how we're shouting out the local Panera Bread for the.
Bro, my managers are awesome. I could not ask for a better team.
Do you work front or back?
So I've done both. This is my second time working at Panera. The first time I worked front, I was more on the like cashier side of things, but now I'm working the line.
Ooh, so you're making like bread bowls and stuff?
Yeah. Wow, yeah.
Yeah. Do you like that? You kind of side.
I personally, after working at Papa John's for a year and a half and being on the line, I prefer like it's very fast paced. Don't get me wrong, I love my days where I'm like working on the dishes in the back and just literally doing nothing but standing there for 6 hours just cleaning the dishes. Like I definitely appreciate those days.
Yeah, yeah.
But the line is fun, unless you cut your finger.
Oh. You should get workers' comp. Be like,
so I can't.
Oh.
I did not use the right utensil to. So I was trying to open a bag of mac and cheese with a knife.
At least you're honest with it.
And
what?
I couldn't find the scissors, guys. I know. And the funny thing is that they were like 2 feet away from me, like right in front of my face, just under a bag. And I was holding the bag of mac and cheese like this. I had the knife in my hand, and I was like. And I like clean cut my finger pretty good.
Oh God, dude.
Luckily it didn't like chop the entire top off, but I did get it a pretty deep cut.
Yeah, that'd be bad if your finger got chopped off my bread bowl.
Literally.
I'd be kind of upset.
Not only that, but it was a brand new serrated knife.
Oh, so it was like it was ready.
It was ready. Like I mean, 2-3 days old. Luckily no blood got on the knife. The only thing I was like, I looked down, I'm like, my finger's bleeding. How did that happen? And then I'm like, oh, there's a knife in my hand too. That's probably how that happened.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a stressful day last week, but I enjoy working there.
Do you have any other like horrible work stories?
I mean, just dealing with the customers. Some of these like white wine Ambien taking 2.5 white picket fence Karens that come in my store, they're just so much. Like those are the only, like they can be so much. And
entitlement, right?
That or older like specifically older men. They're just like I've had like some interesting experiences because I've got so many piercings. They're like, some dude was like, I'm gonna like take a magnet to your face and like I'm like, okay.
The other person in the crew who also has a lot of piercings just totally shook her head in full agreement. So
like, I'm like, okay, do you want like a cookie for that? Like, I don't know why you're telling me this. Trust me, I want to see which piercing comes off my face when I go to through TSA. Like, that's at this point I've gotten so many just so I can see which one like sets it off at TSA.
Yeah.
Just for the like
that is interesting.
Thrill of it.
Yeah, honestly, low key. Have you tested it through TSA yet?
I have tested it once. I think it was like December. I had a lot less piercings than I have now. I think I have total 18 or 19 and I'm about to go get 6 more.
Oh wow, dude.
If I'm a little bit of a piercing addict, there's an adrenaline rush to it, so it's.
Can you see how many I have?
You're covered in them.
Yeah,
it's covered in them.
Can we get like an edited photo of me just like fully covered in piercings? That'd be really funny.
Covered in them.
Well, I'll give you a little break from talking here. I got a story to share.
Okay.
So growing up, I worked at a bakery. So I was like 15 working at a bakery, right? And so me and my cousin worked there, and it would be our job every Saturday. We'd make bacon. We'd make like 12 sheets of bacon, right? So like big pans,
so
just
fun.
bacon, and just mounds and mounds of bacon. So one day, my cousin wasn't working, and it was time to clean the grill, right? And so I'm going to clean the grill, and there's a drip pan, in the grill, right? So the drip pan isn't completely full, right? And I'm like, and it's hot. It's like, it's a hot grill. So I go to take out the drip pan, and I'm like, oh, I need like a bag or something. Like, this is full. Like, I can't carry this to the sink. So for some reason, I pulled it out like halfway. So it's kind of sitting there. And I'm thinking, okay, it's not going to move. And I go to my coworker. I'm like, hey, can you get me a bag? And as soon as I say that, keep in mind, I had a date later this day. Like, after work, I'm going to this date. The drip pan spills all over my jeans.
Oh, no.
And this is bacon. This is, like, random food bits and bread and oil. And it got all over my pants, all over the floor, all over the grill. Like, it was horrendous. And we're closing. We're closed. So I had to sit there and scrub the floor of bacon grease, which is not easy.
Oh, no, it's not.
No, because it's greasy. It's like slick. You have to clean it like a lot.
Yeah.
And I then had to, I had bacon covered pants, so I reeked. And my boss was there too. One of the few days that my boss was even at the bakery at the same day.
Right.
And so she came in and she was like, at first she was mad, but then she was like, you know what? It's okay. Like, you do have to clean it all. But
accidents happen. As long as you can get it off the floor, we're fine.
I did still go to the date. Yeah.
Covered in bacon grease.
No, I somehow got a ride home. I wasn't driving either at this point.
Okay.
So it wasn't even really a date. My parents drove me. I was 15.
Hey,
so.
You're making your own money and you're able to pay for a date. I think it's a date.
Yeah. I think I might have just bought like ice cream. But
no,
hey,
better than nothing. Like, it's not some like sit down $100 or $100 a person meal date.
Yeah.
But ice cream, still a date.
Yeah, we didn't go to Cheesecake Factory. It was probably McDonald's.
Hey.
Hey.
McDonald's ice cream for $1? I will be eating McDonald's.
Yes. I could get into this, dude, but I won't because it's so unimportant. But let's get to our next topic. I got some more random stuff for you.
Okay.
Let's see. It says on here, I don't think this is true. Is your 21st birthday coming up?
It is.
When's your birthday?
November 23rd, 2004.
It's a bit away.
Yeah, we got a little bit over a month, but
2004?
I'm an 04.
Oh, my brother's an 04, baby. Yeah.
I'm a Sagittarius.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually know my zodiac sign. I'm a Taurus.
Oh,
are you big on zodiac signs?
I'm huge on zodiac signs.
Listen.
I think the stars are so right sometimes.
Yeah.
The way that it just lines up in my favor. I'm not even gonna lie.
Not gonna lie, even though I'm not like big on it, if I see a post that's like what your sign said, like what Disney character you'd be depending on your sign. And I'm into that. Like,
I'm like, so I love those kind of posts. They're so funky and silly. Like,
yeah, it's like rage baiting me too, because when I don't like, then I'm getting pissed off.
Exactly.
Like, it's like one was like Cars, and I love
they
the
do
movie
it on
Cars.
purpose.
Like it was Cars, and it was like Storm from like Cars 3, and that was mine, and I got so mad. I was like, it's not Lightning McQueen. So like, what is okay? If you're gonna explain somebody's zodiac signs like as like a noob, like talk to me like a 5-year-old. How would you explain it?
Okay, I actually have to think about this one.
It's a big question.
It is a huge question. That's a very loaded question. I mean, obviously people know that zodiacs are like your month and when you're born. It just kind of all is based around your birthday.
Yeah.
Your zodiac sign, in my eyes, tells a lot about your personality.
Okay.
For like Sagittarius, a few examples, like I'm very independent. I'm pretty independent. I hate relying on other people. That's one thing. Commitment issues. So here's like a negative connotation to it. I have extreme commitment issues. Like committing to something is so scary.
It's great that you recognize it though.
Yeah, I know how to recognize it. I just haven't figured out how to like address it more so and be like, okay, I guess exposure therapy to committing to things. But I mean, even then, I probably should talk to my therapist about it.
I mean, think about this. You committed to come to the podcast.
That's
and
true.
You committed to go to the show tonight.
That's true.
To start.
That's very true.
What about like when you're going to like meet somebody? Is that something like you like let's say you're going on a date with somebody, right? Are you using what their sign is as like, because I know some people are like, oh, I hear you're Taurus. Like, no.
Sometimes I don't even bother with signs. I feel people's vibes out.
Yeah.
Does it make sense when they tell me what their zodiac sign is? 100%.
Yeah,
I'm
course.
like, okay, so that checks out. After getting to know you for a little, like I never ask people unless I'm feeling like very nosy and I have them on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Whether I'm like, okay, well, I accidentally stumble upon it when I like check your profile or whatever.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like I'll already know it, but otherwise I don't really like do that. But yeah.
I feel like it'd be like, it's one of those things where it's like, I think it's interesting to like look at it and be like if there were traits that I had and then I like saw that and like how, like what is supposed to be, like what is usually my like traits as like a Taurus, I think that's cool. Like I know a lot of people say like, oh, it's stupid, but like, okay, but what if you are the sign and it's actually correct? Because if it's correct, then it's like,
dude, the stars are crazy.
then it's kind of
the stars are
kind of
crazy,
weird.
man.
And like, because maybe like maybe you don't know something about yourself, and then
you
like,
look it up and you're like, okay, that checks out.
that kind of makes sense. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe test it. Maybe I need to take a personality test or something.
Dude, I love the Myers-Briggs. Is it Myers-Briggs? I think I'm ENFJ, I think, something like
It's
that.
like a personality test thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forget what personality type that is, but they each personality that when you like do it, they ask you like I think it's like closer to 100 questions.
Yeah.
And it comes like figures out all this stuff, and then it gives you like a title
Yeah.
of what your personality is and what kind of like personality you are. It's pretty cool.
One time, me and my friends took one, and it was like a short one. We were like, let's see if we can like, and it was like matched like with like a celebrity or something like that. It's like, let's see if we could make like the most alpha type male.
Oh my
answers ever.
gosh.
And it's like, I don't actually remember who it was, but I feel like it would be somebody like Andrew Tate. And it's just like, wow, like we found exactly what that person has to answer to be Andrew Tate. It's like, great, perfect.
Nice.
I just want to clarify, I do not like Andrew Tate. I gotta put that out there. That is one person we will be like, we don't like.
No, he can.
I did think the memes about him
They
were
were
the
funny.
funniest thing ever.
They were funny. I'm not gonna lie, they were funny, but he's a terrible person.
It's like, there's like one meme. Oh, I'm gonna quote it. It's gonna sound so dumb. And it's like his girlfriend's like, let's go to movies. He's like, no movies. He's like, I'm locked in. I'm in the trenches. I'm getting rich.
Bro, that sounds like gentrified caveman speak.
Yeah, it kind of is. It kind of. I have to pull up. I'm gonna pull up the video so we can put it like on the screen right here. But because there's this little animation, I literally follow this account that like posts the same clip of it every day, just because I like the clip that much.
On Instagram, those are my favorite accounts.
What I wonder is like, what is it like starting one of those accounts?
You have the possibilities with those. I feel like are endless.
Yeah, and you could pick any clip, anything, and you could just make an everyday channel for it.
My favorite is this little goober cat. His name is Car. That's the name of the cat. And it's just this like 64-bit like cat, and he just goes, "Wanna see something funny?" And then it's just like a different thing every day. It's so funny. I think
it makes my day.
It really does.
Yeah,
no,
like
I like
coffee.
actively seek out that cat so I can like smile sometimes when I'm having like a horrible day.
And that may speak out against how we are as humans nowadays, just and how we like receive content now, where it's just like a tiny little burst of like happiness, and it's just
that's all I need.
Yeah.
I mean, it just goes to show that like even the simplest things really can change your day.
Can you do me? I'm gonna ask like a huge favor. Okay, so if I were to like, might even be impossible, but maybe you don't even do it tonight. But if I were to give you a funny song to like incorporate in would you do it?
I love trolling the crowd.
Okay, there's a song. It's called. I don't even know if I can say it, so we may have to blur this. I don't know. Can I say the name of the song without? I think copyright. It's called Meatball Parade by Kevin MacLeod. Does anybody know that song? No. Can you play that?
I will play it just for you.
And nobody will know because we can't even play it here.
Yeah.
But if
I
you're at the
gotcha.
rave tonight, you know it was me.
Yeah.
But all right, well, kind of went by fast. We're
It
already
really
at our
did.
final minutes, and hopefully I hear that song tonight. But if you're going to give somebody, like in your similar situation, because obviously it sounds like you kind of operate from a place of where this has really brought you up in life, like doing this, what advice would you give that person?
Cool. That, whoa. That's like
That's
a
a big
very
question.
loaded and deep question. Advice that I would give if somebody if I'm looking at somebody and they're, I guess, in the same predicament as me, whether they're a DJ or not, being sober, and they're just coming into sobriety. I mean, I'm still pretty new, but I've been in and out of the program for a little bit of a year. Stick with it. Keep your head up. I'd give everybody the cliches. I mean, that's really all you can do when you're kind of in early sobriety.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like life just sucks. I'm not even gonna lie. Like every single time that I've come back from a relapse, life sucks. I basically turn around and I'm like, oh, I have such a chaos path that I've got to now rebuild. And sometimes one time I had to rebuild it literally from the ground up. I was homeless, living on the streets, and then now I'm not, thank God.
Yeah, that's good.
But I basically just threw my life away and was like, I'm done. But I stayed strong. I kept my head up. I had a very good support system, and I realized hey, it's okay to ask for help. Which has been something so hard for me to do my entire life. I hate asking people for help, but I'm starting to lean in on it more when I need that extra support, because you can't do it alone. It takes a village. It really does.
It does. Yeah. That's a good thing. I think a lot of people will relate to that, especially college students going through exams and finals and all that crap.
That's what I'm scared to get back into school for.
Hey, we all at least you know that we're all suffering through it with you, right?
Exactly.
At least you can look at your class of 50 people and be like, we're all hating life right now. But
Yeah.
you know what?
But it's okay.
We're all gonna try to pass. Some of us won't. Some of us will. It'll be okay.
But if we can make it everybody, hey.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for listening. Thank you again, Gray. I think that went really well. I
Thank
enjoyed
you.
it personally. And if you are looking to find out where you can listen to some of his music and stuff like that, or where you can find him at a show, we'll have it in the description.
Instagram is the best place. I put all my updates on there.
What's your handle? So
At Techno Twink.
okay, perfect. All right, that's it. Have a nice day, guys. Thanks for the listeners. Thanks for the visual or the viewers, visual listeners. But yeah, have a nice day and go follow
Y'all have
our
an
radio.
amazing day.
Yeah.